Hello, everybody, and welcome to Burning Lands. Now, I have to do a disclaimer here. Burning Lands is not out yet. It's not even in Kickstarter yet. It's still in really, really early development. It's not even released to public. But there is videos out there on the YouTube, and I thought I would share this with everyone. Burning Lands, from what I know, is an ATS based in the Vietnam era, as well as it has a lot of squad elements to it and maybe some enhancements. It's really really early. I will check out some of the other I got a couple other pages of information, but let's watch the trailer and go from there. Give me 1 second. Alright, so let's go back here and dissect this teaser. This is U.S. faction. Right there, that tells us that there's going to be more than one faction. So I'm guessing that I think there was some Aussies and some maybe even some UK. There was a lot of different, besides U.S., down in Vietnam. But as far as I know, the Vietnamese was the only faction we were facing against. But anyway, so it tells us that there's going to be more than one faction. And as you can see here with the start, it is coming to Kickstarter soon. You can see the Huey spooling up now. So there, you see the Chinook in the background, which that means we could have heavy transport, maybe even towing or hooking on vehicles and bringing them in. And with the Vietnam era, everything in and out of that country was helicopters. The tank support was far from getting to where it needed to be just because of the in and out warfare. It just started. So you can see that there's multiple helicopters going in. So is the helicopters going to be the only way of spawning? Maybe. Like currently right now, we have in squad, we only have helicopters feeding fobs, ammo, and supplies. Maybe that's all that they can do. What would be a nice feature is if you're too badly injured, you got to go back to base camp to get like healed up fully, instead of being like you're not like limping or you can't use your hand or something along those lines. Nice. Greenland, of course, is pre-alpha footage, of course. You got some armor elements, armored transports in the background. Now, I know for a fact that they had I can't remember what they call them, the trucks with all the guns on it and everything. Basically, we clear out forces and everything. You got the M6D on the Huey helicopter, which is early Vietnam War. Late Vietnam War is when the miniguns got introduced. So I think they're trying to shoot for early Vietnamese or Vietnam War. You got gunboats. So are we going to see some water elements? We just got water elements in squad where we got boats and amphibious vehicles. So maybe are we going to start seeing a little bit more? The villages in the background. Nighttime gameplay. Huge thing in squad that's not really a thing right now. I know it's in early stages of development and they're still working on that. As I'm continue talking here, flares. Flares aren't a thing. I know flares was a thing in the Arma 3 mod where you could shoot flares up at night and there was night warfare. It was kind of chaotic. Maybe instead of, with smoke being launched in mortar tubes, maybe flares will. So that's something maybe that they're working on right now. The Phantoms F4s with napalm strikes. Is that going to be like an asset we call in, or artillery barrages? So that's something we got to think about. So 0 Hour Interactive is the developers for the game, and it looks very, very promising. Not sure when it's going to come to Kickstarter. I just checked and you can't even, it says coming soon. So as soon as it's coming soon, I'm definitely going to back them up, and get them at least to get to early access so we can get some gameplay in. As you can see here, there is a press package if you want to email them about questions. Looks like they're getting some of the helicopter worked out right now. I just clicked, this is the latest update. This is March 24th, and the current date for me is March 28th. So that was 4 days ago. So they're definitely keeping on track with trying to get this out there. Medic roles. Medic roles is something we have in their squad, as well as there's the healed, player health, bleeding, incapacitated. Once a player becomes incapacitated, they advantage to apply the bleeding out. Must stop the bandage, or must apply a bandage to stop, or they will become incapacitated. Medic is required to use their IV to revive player. Incapacitated bandage must be applied by a member of their team to stop the bleed out timer. A medic is required to use their IV to revive the player. So in squad, the rule is if to stop a wound is to apply bandage. The medic role is you apply bandage to stop people from bleeding, also for incapacitated players. And once they're 100%, then you can use the medic bag and bring them back up to 100%. Instant kill or bleed out. Trauma. Once the revived player will have a low health, 5 to 10% will suffer a penalty of reduced movement, desaturated vision, stuff that's already going on. If further damage is taken within the next 60 seconds, the player will be killed. If the revived player survives 60 seconds, their health improves gradually around 30%, then they gain partial movement. So that's just basically what squad's got. A medic is required to use their IV to get the player back up to full health. They kind of contradict what they said. Use their IV to revive player, or they use... we'll see. It's an interesting system. I want to see what works out. Spawning, present next roll, blah blah. Pack mule role provides an op-4 team with an additional means of resupplying their infantry on the front line. Could be crucial for maintaining a momentum battles. Pack mules can use their backpacks to transport supplies directly to the front line, eliminating the need for troops to return to main base or distant depot for resupply. Basically like ammo bags, I feel like, but on a bigger scale. Also provides op-4 team with a backup supply option in case their main source of supply is compromised. Destroys op-4's closest depots or supply crates. Pack mules can deliver supplies to the front line and keep the infantry fighting. One unique ability of pack mule role is that it can steal supplies from enemy depots and crates from the Blue 14. So this sounds like it's only is an important logistical unit for op-4 team only. Their ability to carry, place backpacks, and function like physical crates allows them to transport supplies on foot. So that's going to be interesting. So basically all these guys can do is sneak behind enemy lines, grab their supplies, and call it good. Radio Man roll. I did check this out on Radio Man roll, and basically the Radio Man roll I appreciate in Postscriptum. This one, goes a little bit further. And I'm going to scroll down here because it gives a better on-site. So as a squad member, without a radio man near your squad leader, you can only see your own squad leader and friendly vehicles playable in empty depot spawns, and the commander and their orders on the map. You cannot see any other friendly units on the map. If your squad leader and radio man are within a shared radius, you can see all friendly units and orders on the map, no matter what your position is. So, radio man basically is married to the damn squad leader. Alright, a squad leader. Without a radio man, you can see all friendly vehicles playable in empty depots, additional squad leaders, and the commander. With the radio man erased, you can see all friendly units and the orders on the map. It'd be interesting if it's like the only way that you could talk to command is if your radio man is nearby. That would be a really nice feature if they had that. I really miss like being if I could like SL, this is, or Squad 2, this is Command, this is Squad 2 at Romeo 12. Get in contact from the north. Please be advised, and then go from there. But man, keep that radio man close. He goes out, you're done. So that's all I got to show for now about Burning Lands. Hopefully you guys really like it and you want to support them. Go check them out on Kickstarter. Get notified when they come live. Thanks for watching and tuning in, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye now.